Hello and welcome to the fourth round of the Race Department GP2 series with me, Jonathan Seekins, aka 644. At the moment we're on board with me on my flying lap in qualifying. We're in Turkey as we go round this left corner. Miss the apex by quite a bit. I open the DRS and then up to turn 7 as I'm 1/10 quicker than everyone at the moment. Now coming up to the famous turn 8 with 4 apexes. Lifting off a little bit there just to make sure I don't ruin my lap. I'm only doing one lap and one on the softs. My pace has been quite good round this track recently, or this week. So I thought I'd go for the option to get out of the way of the midfield rather than having to go through the midfield on primes and possibly getting stuck with someone who spins, which has been the case in the first 2 races, or the other 2 races that I've done. As we come through the last few corners, as I come across the line and go provisionally second with what was my best time run in the whole week. I finished 4th, but Holy Sam, as you can see, he's got 10 place drop, so that puts me back up to 3rd. As my teammate on the gamble was in 12th. So it's quite overcast, but there's no chance of rain. My objective is to finish 9th. I'm starting 3rd, so it should be doable. As you got the Kart Bandit on pole, me 3rd. I'm going to gamble my teammate in 12th or 13th. So you've got So Solid in 2nd, TNG in 2nd, So Solid in 4th, and Bezda in 5th. As the lights go green, and off we go. Get a good start. Don't lose any places, but run wide, trying to avoid TNG, but still hold my position. So no change in the top 4 off the line. As I missed this apex, forgetting about the fuel load. So I'm trying to chase down TNG, and I've got So Solid behind me as I put the fuel mix up to rich. So giving me a bit more revs as I brake a bit too late, so forgetting about the fuel load again, which allows So Solid to get right up my arse. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll notice that I'm not used to being this far up, so I was trying to be as calm as possible. And mixing it with the big boys, if you want to say that. And I've got a great run out of that last corner, and I've also got a very high top speed as I just catch up right up to TNG. And I stick it around the outside, so I kind of cut to the apex a bit and hold the place. And now I'm up to 2nd with Kart Bandit in front. So the highest place I've ever been in this series, as I cut that corner a little bit. But I'm catching on Kart Bandit, even on this short straight I was. So I drop it down a gear more than normal because of the fuel load. This is my slowest part of the track, I would have said. And Kart Bandit gets away a little bit. Got a little bit of a gap to TNG. And we go around the turn 8 and 4 apexes. Oh, and I get it all sideways, and that allows Kart Bandit to get away, and TNG to take him to place around the outside. And then So Solid comes down the inside to give him room, and he gets past. And I've got Bezda right behind me now. But my very good top speed, allows me to catch right back up to So Solid. And pushing me onto the grass a little bit, so I back off. And I just hold on to this 4th position. So Solid also in his first year. Had a good race last time in China. So he's a bit more used to being at the front. He's on the prime tyre, so as I try and get past, but DRS is now available, so I'll probably use that to get past him. As it looks like So Solid, me and Bez are all going to get DRS on each other. So TNG could be a big loser in this one. Bezza said that he wasn't really that confident around this circuit, so he's happy to be up this far, I think. He's definitely get DRS now, so I'm already nearly side next to Bezza, So Solid, as we go 3 abreast down the straight. And TNG is the big loser, and can I keep it around the outside of So Solid? Forces me a little bit wide, which allows TNG back, and So Solid takes position. But TNG comes back at me and regains 3rd. But with my great speed, I've seemed to really gear my car well for this track. I've got so much better acceleration and top speed. I managed to just drive past TNG. I'm not sure if it was because he was on the prime tyres or if he was saving fuel, but my gearing seemed to be quite good. As I'm back into 3rd. As So Solid loses it on the exit of turn 6, and that allows me back up to 2nd. So we skip forward to lap 5. Got TNG behind me and he'll get DRS. Can I hold him off? I stay left. Having a look down the left, but it goes right then. Got Bezza there as well. TNG sweeps around the outside. Give him room, little nudge, but nothing serious. So I run wide on the exit of the last corner, but hold the position. And I decide to go round the outside, and can I hold it? No. As TNG gets to maintain the place. Now lap 6. I'm definitely going to get DRS on TNG this time. My tyres look quite worn as I go past TNG and gain a big gap on that straight. So I run quite wide, which allows TNG to have a look, but I go into the pits, so not like the Saturday's race when I dragged someone into pits with me, but I go for a set of primes. So I'm running option prime. Not too bad a stop. As I come out of the pits in 8th. So we skip to lap 8. As we have Bezza coming out of the pits. And I managed to jump him. So that's quite good. And now we've got TNG in front of us, who was running on the prime, so he's doing a longer stint. So his tyres are getting a bit worn now. Let's have a look, but nothing stupid. And I'm lining up into the first corner, go left, so I've got the inside for the first corner. Braking a bit earlier, cutting the corner a little bit, but nothing serious, as give TNG some room so I don't force him off the track. Braking a bit early, and TNG knocks me round, and I lose a place to Bezza as well, and I've got the Holy Sam right behind me. I don't really think, I think that was Holy Sam, TNG's fault, to be honest. I couldn't have really been any further on to the inside. So we've got TNG and Bezza fighting it just in front of us, which allows me to get right back up to him. Not going to have a dive down the inside this time. Bearing in mind this is the lap after TNG hit me, so it shows my pace is quite good. Although TNG is on primes. As I have a look down the inside into turn 7, but I back out of that. I'm not sure what tyres Bez is on, but as I decide not to go down the inside of TNG there, because it could have ended in tears, and I'll get the DRS into this corner as well, into the straight, so I'll back off a bit, so I do get the DRS. A little bit of a corner cut there, but I get past TNG quite easily. As we go forward to lap 11, I've caught up to Bez up, and I get DRS on him as well. Now, can I get past him as easily as TNG? To go right, left, Bez kind of cuts me up, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't really too happy with that, as Bez regains the position. Because I thought I moved over to the left pretty early, and I would have thought he'd seen that, but obviously he didn't. He just cut me off. But we carry on and try and get him on this lap. So now I'm lining him up for turn 7. But I think better of it and wait for the DRS. So Holy Sam's up to 4th now. 2 seconds behind us. As Bezel runs a bit wide for a 3rd apex. As I back off instead of trying to get past Bezel there, so I get the DRS. Now will Bezel to cut me off again. Make it clear this time that I'm going left. And I'm cleanly past him. We run a bit wide. Bezel tries to come back at me, but I've already got enough ahead. And that's the job done. I'm up into 2nd again. So now lap 13. Bez is going to have the DRS on me. I stay left again. As I run a bit wider into Bezel and make the apex the next corner, so I hold the position. But Bez has dropped back a little bit, so I'm not sure if I knocked him off the track at all, but lap 14 now, and he'll have the DRS on me again. And I stay left again. As Bez just goes straight past me, and I don't bother fighting too hard this time because I don't want to spin him round. Give him room for that corner. Think about trying to dive down the inside there, but there's me and Bez synchronised drifting, if you want to put it, as I go into Holy Sam, who couldn't really make anything of that. So now Holy Sam's closed right up to us because me and Bez have been fighting. As Holy Sam has a look, but nothing yet. As I kind of run wide on that corner, give Holy Sam some room, but my straight line speed gets me in front. And I run a bit wide on turn 7. Holy Sam just looking, trying to put me off into a mistake. as I run a bit wide, but hold on. And that allows Holy Sam to have a look, but still can't get past. And he'll have DRS on me, and I'll have DRS on Bezza, I would have thought. And Holy Sam is right behind me now, but I'm pulling away. And DRS, and Bezza goes left, and I go right, and I'm past him already. As I run very wide this time. And Bezza goes round the outside. Now look for the cut back on the exit of the corner and run into the back of him. Getting it a bit sideways, which ruins my exit of the corner, and then Holy Sam to get closer. But he can't. And now running in sync up to this corner. Oh, and I've been knocked around by Holy Sam. It's a very late and wild lunge. Don't really know why he tried to take me there. It was not really an overtaking place. Yes, I went wide, but that was from my normal line. Into the corner, as we see T-Cross, I think that was, spinning, and I come into the pits on lap 18. Holy Sam did apologise after the race, but that's basically ruined my chance of a good podium position. So I was pretty miffed about that. But that's just racing, you've got to get your head down and carry on. As we come out of the pits in 7th with my teammate going to gamble in 8th. As TNG goes to quickest, and then T-Cross. Jump T-Cross in the pits as well, so. And I go fastest lap, to my second fastest lap in a row. So I'm trying to create a gap to the people behind, and TNG has caught me up because he's on the options and the quicker tyres. I'm in fuel saving mode. As I put the fuel mixture up to rich, as TNG goes down the inside, and he'll have DRS. So once he gets the DRS, I'll get in his slipstream and try and get past him again. I stay in his slipstream as long as possible, and I go right, but I haven't got the speed to get past as I go very wide anyway. And TNG just drives away into 4th, and I'm down to 5th. It's in lap 28. See someone in front of me. It's a lap car. It's Dante. So he goes wide for this corner. And I run a bit wide on this bit, but he goes straight across the track, and I slam on the brakes trying to avoid him, which allows T-Cross to go straight back past, and that's just basically ruined my race. And I was holding on to that 5th place. But anyway, so Kart Bandit wins comfortably from Powser up, So Solid to TNG, T-Cross, me, Bezza, and then my teammate Gonna Gamble. So good points for the Williams team there. And that's it. So thank you for watching, and join us next time when we are in Spain.